Hello, and welcome to another episode of Genuine Healing Down Under with your hosts, me, Marvin Schneider.
I'm Jen Ward. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jen. For those that watched the previous episode, we mentioned that you have a bit of a sore eye. How's that going?
Well, it was interesting after we did the pain on taps on the last thing and we shared what we shared, it was going away. So it feels a little bit better. Thanks.
Well, we are recording these back to back, so for a couple of episodes in a run. This is episode number 20 in our daily rejuvenation series, not counting the live streams that we do every Friday, 3 p.m. New York time. So put that in your diary every Friday, 3 p.m. New York time. Work out what time that is for you. We do live stream on our YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn platforms. And if you want to know where to watch the live stream, just jump onto the Genuine Healing website. Look for the upcoming events, and all the details are included in it.
I love the synergy of these. Like the viewer gets the ones they need the day they need it. And it's just like the universe giving them their own little love taps. So it's really interesting how that happens.
Or pain relief taps,
Well, yes.
which we did yesterday, the
Yes. And
previous episode.
these are important as well, what we're doing today.
Babies, every episode is important. Grow up.
You grew up.
You grow up. Oh dear, this is just part of the way that we operate. Okay, episode 20. This
Mm-hmm.
one's called Shine a Brilliant Light. You have written something that is very poetic, and my sense is that it is so poetic that it is best to read it rather than talk about it. So would you like to do that?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say that from the vantage point of we do the work, because we're doing um, this group session on shadow work coming up. And this seems like an oxymoron because we're saying there is no shadows. In higher consciousness, there is no shadows because you are the light. The flashlight doesn't have the shadows, it's everything that happens around it. So, this is helping the individual get to the point where they are pure light and there are no shadows, if that makes sense, right? A brilliant light does not see shadows. As soon as it directs its attention to someone or something, the shadows dissipate with its mere attention. Its brilliance can only see light. You are that brilliant light walking within the midst of men. When you look at someone, see only brilliance because of the nature of your own brilliance. If you see shadows in others, it means that you must be living in the shadows as well. By focusing only on the light in others, you will be extending the breadth and depth of your own true nature. This is how we push off the sides of mediocrity and claim our own empowerment. Refuse to acknowledge anything but pure light, and this is what you will emanate in yourself. This is in working with the principle simply stated, as above, so below. Yet it is not above or below, it is all contained in the here and now. It is the all.
Thank you, babies. That's really poetic. I should mention, and I wonder how many of the listeners that participate in the daily rejuvenation and benefit from all of the work that you do, Jen, and then that we do together
We do.
more,
We do.
more recently. I wonder how many people are either aware of, well, let's do this. I wonder how many people are aware of your poetry book called
Mm.
Genuine Poetry for Life. And then I wonder how many people have, bought it and read it. Because in that poetry book, there are something like 150, 200 poems, all written by you over a decade or thereabouts. And every one of them in a very poetic and very unique way uh, allows you to connect to your higher self, source, and higher consciousness. And a lot of people, they think that they struggle through life, but simply taking the moment to participate in these daily rejuvenations, read some of your poetry, and allow the mind and the heart, in fact, to operate outside of the here and now with your, the concerns of, you know, the daily concerns. That's a pretty powerful way to actually live in a very tangible way your spiritual life.
Well, think about it. People are used to thinking of themselves as solid beings or emotional beings or concepts. What if they could drop out of all of that and just know themselves as a vibration in synchronicity with the universe? And that's what the poetry does. The poetry uses words as a form of creating this vibrational frequency to to um, to temper each individual into that frequency, and they can buoy themselves into synergy with the universe through those words, and they and the understanding and the pain and the loss and the loneliness in there, and get to the love.
It's pretty prophetic,
Yeah.
pretty poetic while we're talking about poetry. Um, so the interesting thing is, since I've met you 3 years ago, and then we've been working very actively together for about 2 years, and then even more intensely about 1 year. So it's an evolving pathway of higher and higher intensity in the healing work that we do to help heal all of humanity. But so in our time together, we've dusted off and republished two of your books. The first collaborative effort between you and I was the SFT Lexicon, the second
Mhm.
edition of that, which is a textbook for life. It's got couple of thousand SFT taps addressing or a myriad of issues that are part of the human experience. So there's that. And the second one was the poetry book, Genuine Poetry for Life. And the interesting thing about that book is that our collaboration together meant that I was writing the chapter introductions
Mhm.
and you were authoring the poems. So that was a pretty unique experience. And then we did write a third book called Igniting Universal Empowerment. We're going to have to republish that one. There's a few things that we might just need to redirect on, but we'll get that one republished again. And then, sorry, just before you do cut in, there are about 17 or 18 other books that we need to work on as well.
So a couple things with that. The SFT lexicon was a book I didn't even know I had in me. Apparently, I was writing tabs of the day on social media and putting them in a folder. People kept coming to me and they say their spirit guides showed them that I had a blue book that was going to be revolutionary for humanity. And then I got to the point of being called on by the adepts to put all these tabs into one book, and it became the SFT lexicon. And it's actually used for anyone who's a practitioner of any kind, Western or Eastern medicine or anything in between, to use to share with their clients and bring them up a bit with the SFT tapping from the book. So that was one thing. And another thing, the and a book that I hope we work on soon is The Enlightenment Unveiled, which people are asking about again, was me using the lifetime when I was Madame Blavatsky, all that she all that she established as far as poking through consciousness relentlessly to uplift humanity, and taking taking the present day from that jumping point. So not reinventing the wheel, using the persona of Madame Blavatsky to do the work today so it's not starting from scratch. And that's the importance of the Enlightenment Unveiled book.
The importance of books is that it does leave a legacy. And the interesting thing, what I like about the books that you've written and the way that we're collaborating to make them available to the mainstream even more so, is that it does it does address pretty important issues in a unique way, in a way that you don't have to subject yourself to riddles.
Well, and I'm really excited about in the future, we're putting together talking books, which for me are so exciting because people will get to hear your voice in a lulling, soothing way. Now, your voice represents the all of, of male empowerment because you have that masculine energy, but you also have the kindness, sincerity, integrity that people are lacking. So when they listen to this, if they have any daddy issues or issues of their own self-worth, those vibrations fill in the pieces for them. And so I'm sure my female voice does the same as well. But I think it's a great shortcut to filling in the vibratory pieces that people are missing. So I'm excited
Mm.
about getting those out there. I'd be interesting to know if anybody's interested in receiving those talking
So,
books.
leave a comment in YouTube. That's probably the best way to leave a comment at the moment. We're going to ramp up a commenting feature on the website down the track, but on YouTube for now. Let us know how interested you would be in audiobooks or an audio book version of, well, Jen's 19 books. That's kind of number one. And the other thing is, do yourself a favor and get a copy of the SFT lexicon and the Genuine Poetry for Life. It's just such a great resource. This these are you don't get this stuff anywhere else.
Yes, and my sense about the SFT lexicon getting a hard copy is vital because I don't think in the future, I think printed out books is going to become obsolete in the future just because of trees and paper and all those things. So if you want a legacy for yourself, you're going to want to get a copy of this while you still have the opportunity to have a printed book. It's expensive to print it, but my sense is it's worth it to have it as a reference point.
Particularly the SFT lexicon, because it
Absolutely.
almost is like a textbook for those that have gone to university or college and know, those really thick textbooks. They're really heavy. That's kind of what it's like. More and more, though, I should say that we are publishing electronic only. So, ebook and audio book. That seems to be the way of the future. And yes, you're 100% right, Jen. It is quite expensive to print and then ship. And so, for those that lament the price of these things, it does represent the cost and the effort of actually getting it printed and then getting it to you.
Yes, and a way to quantify, is that the right word, quantify? The way to
Mhm.
quantify that is to realize this is a textbook for your spiritual university. So if you pay for textbooks for college, this is your textbook for life.
Yep.
Simple as
All
that.
right. This episode is called Shine a Brilliant Light. Thank you for reading through that very poetic uh, um, entry. So, should we get into the tapping component of?
Yes, yes.
All right.
So
Let me do my little song and dance before you get into it. So, Jen, you're going to be providing a series of SFT taps. They are powerful statements to the universe. I will be repeating them on behalf of the listener, and you are going to be, not you, Jen, you, the listener, are going to be following along with me. We're going to do it together. We're going to repeat each statement 3 times while continuously tapping on the top of the head like this, a 4th time while continuously tapping on the chest, and a 5th time while continuously tapping on the abdomen. 5 repetitions in total.
yeah, now don't get obsessed with it, but lightly pay attention about how as we do this, you seem to see more inner light. It seems brighter. and get a sense of your own happiness in doing these. It's important for you to register these subtle things as your motivation to come back the next day and do these. So that's important for you to do a field study on yourself. All
Mm.
right?
Thank you. That's actually a really good reminder. You should be feeling joy in doing these, joy, relief. Don't
Well,
stress
yeah,
if you're not, but don't be too
yeah.
surprised if you do.
Well, pay attention at you'll have resistance to doing these for the most part. And then once you get one or two done under your belt, you'll feel better and say, oh, yeah. And what you need to do is build muscle memory of the repetition of coming back every day and getting through that resistance. Because that same resistance you're getting through and doing these taps is the same resistance you're getting through and having the same old mundane mediocrity in life. So you're breaking through your own apathy. All right?
And the ego is ultimately what you're breaking
Absolutely.
through.
We release allowing fear to cast shadows in our brilliance in all moments.
We release allowing fear to cast shadows in our brilliance in all moments. We release allowing fear to cast shadows in our brilliance in all moments. We release allowing fear to cast shadows in our brilliance in all moments. We release allowing fear to cast shadows in our brilliance in all moments. We release allowing fear to cast shadows in our brilliance in all moments.
We release being removed from the light in all moments.
We release being removed from the light in all moments. We release being removed from the light in all moments. We release being removed from the light in all moments. We release being removed from the light in all moments. We release being removed from the light in all moments.
We release allowing ourselves to be removed from the light of Source in all moments.
We release allowing ourselves to be removed from the light of Source in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be removed from the light of Source in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be removed from the light of Source in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be removed from the light of Source in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be removed from the light of Source in all moments.
We release the illusion of darkness in all moments.
We release the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release the illusion of darkness in all moments.
We strip all facade off all intentions to create darkness in all moments.
We strip all facade off all intentions to create darkness in all moments. We strip all facade off all intentions to create darkness in all moments. We strip all facade off all intentions to create darkness in all moments. We strip all facade off all intentions to create darkness in all moments. We strip all facade off all intentions to create darkness in all moments.
We release the shroud of darkness in all moments.
We release the shroud of darkness in all moments. We release the shroud of darkness in all moments. We release the shroud of darkness in all moments. We release the shroud of darkness in all moments. We release the shroud of darkness in all moments.
We remove all blockages to being cast in pure light in all moments.
We remove all blockages to being cast in pure light in all moments. We remove all blockages to being cast in pure light in all moments. We remove all blockages to being cast in pure light in all moments. We remove all blockages to being cast in pure light in all moments. We remove all blockages to being cast in pure light in all moments.
We release being subjugated by the illusion of darkness in all moments.
We release being subjugated by the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release being subjugated by the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release being subjugated by the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release being subjugated by the illusion of darkness in all moments. We release being subjugated by the illusion of darkness in all moments.
We release allowing ourselves to be used to create shadows in our moments.
We release allowing ourselves to be used to create shadows in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be used to create shadows in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be used to create shadows in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be used to create shadows in all moments. We release allowing ourselves to be used to create shadows in all moments.
We purge out all nefarious energies with the brilliance of our light in our moments.
We purge out all nefarious energies with the brilliance of our light in all moments. We purge out all nefarious energies with the brilliance of our light in all moments. We purge out all nefarious energies with the brilliance of our light in all moments. We purge out all nefarious energies with the brilliance of our light in all moments. We purge out all nefarious energies with the brilliance of our light in all moments.
All our realms are purged with the brilliance of our light in all moments.
All our realms are purged with the brilliance of our light in all moments. All our realms are purged with the brilliance of our light in all moments. All our realms are purged with the brilliance of our light in all moments. All our realms are purged with the brilliance of our light in all moments. All our realms are purged with the brilliance of our light in all moments.
We are a pure extension of the light of Source in all moments.
We are a pure extension of the light of Source in all moments. We are a pure extension of the light of Source in all moments. We are a pure extension of the light of Source in all moments. We are a pure extension of the light of Source in all moments. We are a pure extension of the light of Source in all moments.
Take a deep breath.
Thank you, babies. They were good. I like those.
I'm hoping that the individual who are doing these can feel almost like a separation from their physicality, like being like this large energy and like, oh, I'm a body too. So your body secondary and your energy source primarily.
I suspect that's the sensation you pretty much have every day. Oh, I have a body.
It's tough to stay in here, you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how you do it, to be honest. Thankfully, I don't experience the universe in the same way that you do. I think, but we're all appreciative of what you do and how you do it.
And we're appreciative of you helping.
Thank you, babies. Always happy to help. Okay, thanks for putting those together. Thanks to the listeners for tuning in. Please make us part of your daily practice. That's what we're doing here, rejuvenating your body, mind, and soul every day. Look forward to catching you next time, and bye for now.
Bye for now, everybody. We love you.